I trzeba się wybrać na ten okręt.
If you don't spend your money, it will accrue here in a sort of golden heap.
Dać na okręt. Sprawdzić tu, czy mogę kupić te wszystkie sklepy, ale jeszcze nie. Dopiero chyba jak w tej wielkiej bitwie.
All right, I've got it. I take a small group of soldiers down this route and blow up the west barracks. It will draw their attention and open up the main route.
How's that better than my idea?
We will live longer than a few seconds.
Oh, well, now you're just picking holes.
Give it up, boy. What I want to know is what my men need to do.
That's for the future king to decide.
Paige knows the city best. We'll follow her plan.
Fine. I only put mine forward to annoy her anyway.
I see you've really matured on your travels. If you'll look at the map, we can go through the details.
My ships will take you to the beach here.
We can expect heavy mortar fire, but most of Logan's soldiers will be busy dealing with Paige and her men.
I want to be in the thick of the smoke and the fire and the glory. If Paige takes the west route, it's only fair I take the east.
Which leaves the center to us. Less chance of getting lost.
Then we're agreed.
Are you sure you're up to this, Walter?
Oh, don't worry about me. I may feel old and tired, but the day hasn't come yet when I can't charge into a good old-fashioned fight. Let the battle for Albion begin.
Zagraniczni każdy pomoże. Dobre obmyślenie dowódców jest.
People are getting torn to shreds out there. They need our help. We need to take care of that mortar. We've already
Co w tej skrzyneczce jest?
Come on. He's right. It's time you led from the front. We'll follow every step of the way. Ready? Let's go.
Mi tu moździerz nie przywalił.
The longer
Ja muszę coś wykopać.
the more of our people we lose.
Prawie.
Resistance is hot! Taking fire!
We're gonna beat you until
Oj,
you
są.
bleed along and die. Nearly got a headshot.
He's not getting back up, that's the door. That's right. Aim where it hurts.
Can you take that mortar out? It's really starting to annoy me.
They might be facing.
We could really use your help over here. The honor of the
How about you blow up this one?
Taking fire! Watch out!
Keep it up. There's plenty more left.
Keep firing!
He should have surrendered. That showed him.
No ma, ty wiesz.
They make good targets, don't they?
I'm going to...
We may lose this battle! This is the moment we've been waiting for, isn't it? Waiting
The mortar's down.
The Auroran ship should be able to move in closer now. Kaelin, do your stuff.
Take the fight.
This is the army
Into
you're
the
trying to
city!
take on.
Recognize old Walter, you
Now that's what I call marksmanship.
How you feeling, Walter?
better if you stop asking me. Let's go.
Że tutaj żonę sobie nie dawałem do tego miasta, bo nie wiem, czy w ogóle by tu przeżyła. Teraz jest bitwa o rewolucję. No ale ja chyba swojego rzędu.
Well, can't say that this is attack. Got one, well done.
Is this not the grandest time you've ever had?
Sabine, you almost blew us up.
You saw a glorious beacon of freedom burning in the night for all the... No. What is it, Boulder? Oh, bloody hell. Move, move!
It'll take more than a grenade to finish off that old sod.
Meanwhile, let's do what he says and get moving, shall we?
Wykopać, bo mogą skarbę. Jaki miał sposób? Jest jak przesadziłeś, no kurde, ja tam się nie... Dobra, chodź dalej, ja nie.
Good shooting.
That was easy.
O, pokaż to, gdzie to. Jest zawsze do kopania.
Was a satisfying shot.
They deserve to die for what they did to Swiftly. Or did poor soldier get hurt? One of them. Care of another one?
Oh, can't we have a moment's rest?
Bored, would you? Come on!
I'm no horrible common soldier. I'm the
another gate. And I don't think Kaylin's gonna
A,
have to
to
blow
jeszcze
this one up.
tak se tu przejdę.
Look, it's Page.
Się bramą dostanę.
People were supposed to open doors
Come
for
on, we're
kids
not
not
part of the
allowed.
castle now. We'll meet up with her there.
Shut up, then.
That's it.
There's more of them!
Byłoby szybciej.
Pull yourself together! Say what you want about Logan's army. They really know how to make you feel well.
There's no way we're getting.
Oh, please, we're in a trade. Have you noticed all the houses and stores? We just breaking and entering from
That's right, you are.
Come on, Paige, where are you? Paige! Man down! Watch it! Oh, about bloody time!
My men are taking care of these guys, but I couldn't leave you out here alone.
That turns around and
Systems top. Taking fire. Looks like you're winning, but I'll never give up.
elite soldiers, my ass. Have that!
Stay alert. There'll be more coming. We have to find a way past this gate.
Always with the damn gates.
What we need are explosives, but I used mine up on the way here.
If only we knew some sort of tiny, crazy old man who enjoyed blowing things up.
Ha ha! Did you see that boulder that the whole city bowed to our thunder?
Hang on. How did you get to the other side in the first place?
Dwellers have their ways, my boy. Is there anyone left to kill?
There will be soon. More troops are on the way. Kaylin's fleet got a
Jest
fair few,
fajne.
but not all.
We'll hold them off.
Come on, Boulder, there's more fighting to be done.
Good luck in there. Hope the crown fits.
Let's finish this for good, while I can still stand up on my own.
Mieszkańców ten mały jest naprawdę najlepszy.
Shall we knock? No. Let's surprise him.
So, this is how it ends. The old fool and the child who ran away. You finally become the man I always wanted you to be.
He's a lot more than that, and now he's ready to take your place.
Perhaps the time has come for someone else to lead Albion.
You were never a leader, just another tyrant.
Did it ever occur to you that I may have had good reason to be?
We're not interested in your reasons.
Cower behind ignorance if you will, but my brother deserves to know the truth.
Save it for the trial, Logan. You can beg for your life then.
Oj, od tej pory królem się właści. Trochę schudnąć. Kurde, ale ma napuchniętą twarz. No, nie za dużo pił i szynki właściwie jadł.
All hail the King of Albion! There he is. The King of Albion. You've made it. Just like I always knew you would. It doesn't get any easier, though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aide. Someone who can keep you organized. Let me introduce you to...
Hobson. Hobson's the name, Your Majesty. May I say what an extraordinary honor it is to serve you? I have a vast wealth of experience, I assure you, though I have yet to experience vast wealth. That, Your Majesty, is an example of the sense of humor.
I zaraz będę biedny, bo jak przeleję do skarbca kasę, to już się spłuczę.
No doubt. Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted. I should begin preparations for the
Pokupię w
trial.
tej aurorze te
The
budynki.
trial, of course. The very first item on today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in toadying, public relations, and time management. And I heartily believe the key to being a successful king is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments.
Dziś Logana, byłego króla.
I'm sure you will do a marvelous job presiding over your brother's trial, which, as I said, will be your very first royal duty. Your subjects await in the throne room for what is sure to be an historic occasion, Your Majesty.
Dobra,
I cannot tell you what
patrzę,
joy...
czy mogę budynki pokupywać. Sprawdzałem. Jest ta aura. Jest.
I'm afraid your property was irreparably damaged.
Dobra, trzeba osądzić tego Logana. Nie, to ja pierw pójdę
Welcome to the...
do Brightu, bo... Bo zaraz się pojawi emblemat dni ataku i tak dalej.
I give hard cash for your unwanted goods. On the spot.
Great food available. It's got a discount today. Pleasure doing business with ya. Good luck with that. Glad to take your gold.
Business has never been better. I can hardly believe it.
Well met, my lord.
After anything in particular? Nice doing business with you.
Do me a favour, and I'll be a real mate.
I was starting to get so worried. You have no idea how much I've missed you.
Any other business to attend to?
Kurde, myślałem, że jakiś lepszy dywanik, a tu... Używany.
All stand to
Gryź tam na pianinie, bo było na dole.
Logan, former king of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people. Those who brought you to justice will now speak.
There's not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I says, let him have some death of his own.
Look, I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserves nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death, children forced to work. But killing him now won't solve anything.
It is not my place to decide his fate, but his betrayal condemned many of my people to death. He promised us salvation, and then left us to face the darkness alone.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed. The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer, Teresa, our father's guide. She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming here, bringing death, destruction, the end of our way of life. The sacrifices I had to make, I did them to protect Albion. If a few had to suffer, it was to build an army. If a few had to die, it was to save a country. I have spent years preparing for this attack. Let me stand by your side now, and all my soldiers will be yours to command. Let us face the coming darkness, together.
If this is true, if it's really coming here, we are all in grave danger.
You have the power over life and death, brother.
Jak na początku.
Choose.
This is not the time for revenge. We need your help, Logan.
The king has made his decision. Logan's life will be spared.
I know you will never forgive me for the things I've done. You told me so once, remember?
Of course I do.
But what matters now is that we defend our land. The castle is yours, and so is the throne. I'm glad to be rid of them.
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are king. You can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater. Darkness is coming to our land. It cannot be reasoned with, it cannot be halted. The ruler of Albion is all that stands between the world we inhabit and that darkness. That is why you had to take your brother's place. The course of history demands it. If you do not succeed, everything we know will come to an end.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced, and be the hero that can stand against it.
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes. Having Logan's troops on our side is a good start, but you will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment.
Tak, bo trzeba pierw za nim iść.
This is it. Albion's royal treasury. The store of the kingdom's total wealth.
4000 tylko, to w sumie nie tak dużo tu jest tej kasy.
It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold. A topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year.
Oj tak, na pewno
As you
ten
probably
skarb
know,
jest.
your brother was
Chyba.
taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower the tax rate, which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable... Very well, Your Majesty. Well, how very noble. Yes, I suppose noble is the word. How very noble of you. The people are no doubt dancing in the streets, and we are bankrupt. You will need to be more ruthless if you wish to save the kingdom, Your Majesty. There are other, less salubrious means of filling the treasury, of course. You may donate your own gold, should you have enough. Though I must say, such charity is unheard of. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda.
I na razie 3 miliony przeleję. 4 w sumie, bo 2 miliony mi wystarczy. A jeszcze raz.
Riva has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial. Now, I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together. Nobody can raise money like Riva can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized, so expect a crowd.
Yeah.
You might have a look in the sanctuary.
Gdzie ta Aurora? No nie. Dobra, idę się.
We trust you to lead us. What's this? Da 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 da.
One, two,
Hey, what are you doing? This is dressage. I'm not trained for this. You stupid beggar.
Yeah. Lovely.
Don't tempt me.
Oh, happy day! His Majesty, the King of Albion, graces us with his radiant presence. I knew last time we met that you would emerge victorious from such public sibling rivalry. And now, here I am, to assist you in filling your coffers till they are fit to burst. What better way to begin your reign than by reinstating one of my most successful policies? There is no greater waste than the idleness of our city's youth, but my employment scheme guarantees children of all ages will have something to occupy them, whilst ensuring our factories are properly manned.
It's just monstrous. Don't listen to him. You promised you would end child labor. Remember that promise now.
And what would you have us do with the snotty little indigents?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is through education. Nothing is more important to our future than that. Turn this factory into a school. Give the children of this city the chance they never had.
A school? Oh, that's an original thought. Well, if you'd like to be known as a pauper monarch, then by all means, listen to her. Riva Industries will abide by your decision.
The factory will become a school.
Thank you. We can really start changing people's lives now. This will be an Albion worth fighting for.
I shall begin the necessary modifications at once.
Już to ma fajne.
Welcome to Riva Industries Learning Center, Bowerstone Industrial's first ever school. You can now feel secure in the knowledge that your children can become the well-educated automatons you always wanted them to be.
Odbudowania starego Bowerstone, to jak akurat też.
hero.
My lord.
Yay! Yay! Oh wow! Hello, King.
Najpierw pójdę tu, bo wagi zrzucić.
I buy stuff. So come here and I'll buy your stuff.
For all your
okay?
potions needs, visit me.
You have any questions? Just so you know.
Tego?
Thanks very much, love. You won't find
Jasne,
cheaper
muszę się
products
przez
anywhere. Oh my. It's the...
jakąś...
Why, hello.
No co miał wtedy?
What a great...
Do me a favour,
And I'll be a real mate.
Daddy, it's the king. I have so much stuff. Thank you. A library is...
Hey! One, two, three!
I was a warrior princess yesterday. I beat all the boys.
I'm a sweet little boy.
It would be so nice if I could get an autograph. Great! I can't wait! You got it! Yippee! Yay! Thank you so much! It's so nice to see Mum smiling.
Greetings, sir.
It's really, really, really you.
There's a reason. After
won't find
anything...
it.
Hey, that's jolly well not fair healing yourself with magic like that.
Nice
In all shapes and sizes, just for you!
Good luck with that. Glad to take your gold. Best shopping...
Ale świata.
Ah! Hello?
Awaiting your command, my lord.
Yay!
I trust you're well, sir.
Tam do góry, a skarbiec jest
At your command.
gdzieś powinien być.
Sir? Hello, sir.
Greetings, sir.
Chodzi o czytanie książek.
At your service, my king.
Ah,
live the king.
it's our mighty
At your
king.
service, my king.
How are you, Your Majesty?
Dobra, tu jest gdzieś skarbiec. Nie.
My lord.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Gdzieś tu. O, jest.
My king. My lord.
Welcome. To the sanctuary.
All stand to attention for the King of Albion. Today, you will decide what is to be done with the Bowerstone Old Quarter, site of the battle for Albion. Paige will offer her proposal. Riva shall stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, our victory came at a great cost to the city. You vowed to fight poverty, but our actions have made the problem worse. You must act now. I ask that...
We destroyed the old quarter. It's only right we rebuild it.
The king has reached his decision. The old quarter shall be rebuilt, and its former residents will have their homes returned.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This will be a very popular move.
I suppose there may be something to be gained by rebuilding part of the city. It shows our sense of industry has not yet been dampened. Very well, Your Majesty. Despite the current climate of fear and great national need, Riva Industries has once again struck a blow for the honest man on the street. The sad sight of the decayed and war-torn old quarter is no more. We are proud to present the new old quarter.
Is there a more beautiful spectacle than a big pile of gold? Forgive me the rhetorical question. In any case, we are certainly doing well, but we are still short of the target. As a matter of fact, our very first order of business might have a bearing on our financial situation. The time has come to decide the annual town guard budget. As you can imagine, the people will be delighted, Your Majesty. But will they thank you when they are dead? Not unless they are turned into some sort of awful zombie creatures. That isn't what is going to happen, is it? Anyway, this will leave a sizable gap in the treasury. Unless you can cover the expenses out of your own pocket, I'm afraid we shall be in dire straits indeed. Let us now turn our attention to the rest of today's business. Here is the royal schedule I have prepared. As you can see, you have a busy day in the court, but a tremendously enjoyable one. Decoration is a passion of mine, and I simply cannot wait to see your choice. The interior designers await you in the throne room.
Ah, hello.
A to ja się teraz...
Do you have anything I can buy off you?
Hooray!
The more you spend, the better goods I can afford
Anything
to stock.
cheaper anywhere
You won't
else.
find
At your
cheaper
service.
products anywhere.
Do me a favour, and I'll be a real mate.
Dad! Dad! Here you are, Daddy. I got you a present. Daddy! I'm so glad you came back. I've missed you. Why does our society reinforce gender stereotypes? Oh, never mind. I'll just go and play with my dolls. Aww.
Oh, hey. Oh, there. Oh, see ya.
Cool.
Hello.
You're the
I'm a
nicest
sweet
person
little
around
boy.
here. La 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 la.
Oh, raw! Yeah!
Oh no, don't.
Oh, oi!
Oh no!
Oh.
Hello there.
Dobra, jeszcze trzeba marchewki zjeść, bo normalnie trochę grubszy się stał.
My lord, we've got something for every budget. You won't find tastier drinks than what can I do for you then? Nice doing business with you. Nice doing business with you. I sell the finest items in
Fight with your
Brightwell.
hands.
Good
Use a
luck with
weapon.
that. What'll it be? Pleasure doing business
So
with you.
nice to see Mum smiling.
I don't care.
You have unopened gifts waiting for you.